What is a data analyst? A data analyst is a person who reviews data to identify key insights into a business customers and ways that data can be used to solve key problems. In this episode, we have a special data analyst, Nisreen. Nisreen, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Nisreen Awad. I'm a data analyst. I work in Rocket Innovation Studio in Windsor.
Awesome. So let's start with your educational background and what influenced you to become a data analyst.
Um, First, I didn't like in my bachelor. I didn't study data analysis. I My bachelor of science was on information systems, and I worked as a QA engineer, manual QA engineer for a few years in my back home country in Palestine. And I worked as integration engineer and part of my life I switched my career to be a high school teacher for family reasons. And after that, when I decided to move to Canada, I just moved to Canada before 4 years. So I decided to stay on the IT field, but to switch career from like what I used to do as a QA engineer. So I was thinking if to go to software development or big data specialization. I, the trend was more like all the world of data analysis and data engineering, and this was more interesting to me because every company and every not just company like in the high tech, every company, even like government offices, healthcare, financial states, everybody need data analysis because we are living in a world of big data, huge data, and you can work everywhere with this specialization. There's a big demand. So when I moved to Canada, I moved as international student, and I studied in St. Clair College. The program was called Data Analysis for Business. It was a course of 2 years full time. And right away after I graduated, I hired as intern in Rocket Innovation Studio. Like it's a branch of Rock Central, which is a big American company, and the company was launched here in Canada just before 4 years, I think. It's a new branch in Canada. And after right away after I finished my internship, after 3 months, the internship was for 3 months. I was hired to a full position as a junior data analyst. And recently, after about like few months, in August, I think, yeah, in August, I was promoted to be a data analyst. Uh, like after 1 year of successful work, and add to that like my previous experience, even it's not in data analyst, but like I still have the engineering sense and the high view analysis of connecting the different pieces together, and the sense of the tester of the uh, analyzing everything and testing everything and connecting all the pieces together. So I like this combination, and I enjoy my everyday work, like from collecting the data till building the dashboards. Like I treat my dashboards as my babies. I love visualization so much, and it's a joyful work. Like every time that you find insights and you help the business taking important decisions that help the company grow and improve.
Awesome. And what are the different concepts that you were introduced to when you were studying at St. Clair College?
Um, More like about the tools that I didn't know. Like I studied before software development, but it was focused more on the software development, not on the data itself. So in Santa Clara College, for example, I learned R programming, which is like especially for data analyst and statistics. And when I learned Python, I knew like Python before, but the focus here was in data analysis and visualization. So that's what was new for me. And I learned like a bunch of machine learning, AI, and different kind of analysis, for example, like financial analysis, marketing analysis, healthcare systems. So you can be ready to any field that can be like to any company that can you can in the future hire to. So and we had a lot of practical part where we like did a lot of projects, a lot of uh, big homeworks that we practiced how the real life of data analyst in the everyday work look like.
Fantastic. And how, I would say, like, how does your typical day differ, like when you were an intern versus now?
More responsibilities, and you know you need to be very careful in the deliveries that you deliver. You need to test yourself and check everything that it's accurate and tested, because like based on your insights the business is going to take decisions, and your insights should be accurate and tested very well. You are required to deliver a higher professional work than as an intern. So you need all the time to learn, to expand your knowledge, to communicate with others, with other engineers inside your team and outside your team, and to work like in all the aspects. Take it more seriously than as an intern. Like an intern, you have responsibilities, but it's you still considered like as an intern that you are like on a learning phase, and yeah, this is the difference. Like that, it's more serious and more responsibilities.
Awesome. When I think about data analysis, so what comes to me first is actually financial analysis. That's what mostly that's the most popular thing when it comes to data analysis, predicting the next stock that will hit the expectations, predicting the next crash in the markets. So I was wondering if you were ever interested in financial markets as a data analyst.
No, this wasn't like my interest. During my studies, I was thinking that I'm more interested like on the industrial analysis or healthcare analysis, because I was thinking that I need to know too much economics and statistics for financial analysis, but this wasn't like true for my business that I'm working in. I was part like recently I just moved team, but before that, like the last 1.5 year, my focus was on marketing analysis, and it was great. We, like you know, every company has its marketing section where they're trying to market the company, to put ads everywhere, like in the TV stream, in the social media, by sending direct mail or emails to their clients or like their expected audience. There are targeting audiences for different products. So I was responsible to analyze all these ads, because like the company, you know, and every company spend millions or like a big amount of money from their income on marketing. So we need to know if this money that we are spending on the market on our targeted audiences, if that bring the value that we expected. So you can't, you know, the answer like just by intuition or feeling. You need numbers to validate the effect of all these marketing campaigns that we are doing. So I was testing everything from the upper funnel. Let's say we put it an ad in Facebook. Okay, so everybody who click at that ad, he will visit our website. So when he visits our website, there's a tag to this person that's saying he came from as a result of clicking on the Facebook ad. So we know how much people exactly came from Facebook, etc. For Instagram, for TikTok, or for like if anybody, let's say in Google, posted mortgage. Okay, because we are a mortgage company. So he will say at the beginning, at the first page, he will see our company, Rocket Mortgage Canada. So if he pressed on the link there, we will know that he came as a result of paid search, because we pay for Google to list our company at the beginning, at the first page of the companies. And you like all the pages that you see at the beginning, they paid for Google to be at the beginning. So that's how we know how much people came from each marketing channel. After that, we track all these people all the way. Like if they submitted an application, if they are interested in mortgage or in a loan, and at the end, how they converted. Because like you can have a lot of people interested in mortgage, but not all of them will be approved to get a mortgage. So we want to reach like the good people, not the good people in a bad way, like the people who can be approved to get a mortgage, that have the financial abilities and like the good credit, and they're ready in their moment of life to get this mortgage.
Yeah,
So
that's
this is
that.
an example, yeah.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So, reflecting on your experience in the marketing sector, what are some key elements which are, I would say, very important when it comes to the success of a marketing campaign, especially SEO optimization?
Yeah, it's a combination of different elements. I can't like point in one things. The campaign should like you should have an attractive offer at the beginning, because you know there is a competition in the market and you are not the only one who are providing this product in the marketing. You have competitors, so your offer should be attractive first of all. It should be clear and simple and easy to understand for from the like the most simple people who doesn't know anything about financial things like interest rate, market, etc. Or like the specialists. It should be understandable for everybody, and you need to try to reach the right audience on the right tools. Let's say if you have a product that targeting, for example, young people, so you should like search and explore where are these young people, like are they using more Instagram, for example, or are using Google to search things. So like for example, young people tend to use more TikTok or Instagram than Facebook, for example. So you need to know how to target your audience. Sometimes we are using segments, different segments, or different products for different audiences, not the same product for all the audiences, because every audience in our clients have different needs. They don't have all the same needs, or they have different needs in different moments of their life. Let's say you are a young person and you are at the university, so you don't need mortgage right now. Maybe you will need mortgage after you graduated and work for a few years, then you will need a mortgage. So it's not wise to target you now for mortgage. Come to take mortgage with us. Maybe we can target you with a different products and other products, like let's say small loans or credit card, where you can earn points toward your future mortgage and you build your credit. So it's like good offer, good marketing, and to target the right audience, and to have like simple and clear information uh, to the audiences.
Yeah, those are very amazing tips. Thank you for that. So, what are some future goals of yours in the next 5 to 10 years that you would like to accomplish?
I would like to learn a lot on the data analyst, because this is just like I completed my 2 years working this company as a data analyst. So there is a lot to learn. And now like I moved to another team in my company that specialize more on audiences and creating audiences for marketing. And it's more data science field that I need to specialize on models and building and analyzing models that creating audiences for different products in my company. So I would like to enhance my experience and improve my knowledge, learn new tools, and like learn both the engineering side and the data analyst side, and be a reference to my folks in the company, at least like in one or two fields. For example, recently I like at the beginning of this year, I learned Adobe, which is a tool that analyze websites. and I became an expert. So a lot of people, junior engineers and even like mid-level engineers were asking me, because we have a good collaboration in our company. Everybody share his knowledge and help other people on their experience, like especially if they are doing, for example, a dashboard for the first time or using this tool for the first time. So we are supporting each other and sharing knowledge between each other. So can everybody grow and expand his knowledge. So I was that I can be a reference on different things, not just like for Adobe and marketing analysis, as well on other fields where I can grow for the future and maybe like after a few years become a senior data analyst or staff data analyst.
Amazing. And what are some advices you would like to give to high school students and university students?
High school students like try to get the, if you are interested like going to university, of course try to do your best at school so you can get high marks, and then you have more flexibility and more choices to choose in the university. So do your best in your exams and study well. And to the university students, I would like as well, like do your best and document everything, especially like if you are in the IT world or like any other field, not just the IT, if it's like software or engineering or anything. Upload everything to GitHub. Has like all the projects that you work on are well documented with comments everywhere, because like after a few years you will maybe will forget what you did at that time. So it should be well organized and well documented, because you will need that to your profile in LinkedIn after, and you will need that when you go to interviews, when you are talking about the projects that you did during your study. Then you have a reference that you can share with the interviewer or the company that interviewing you. Look, these projects I did, these are my accomplishments, and this how I work as a team member, because like sometimes you do a project that you do alone, and most of the times you do with a team, because they need to know like how are you as a team player as well, as a person, not just what knowledge you have. So to document everything and to do your best, and to do the things that you love, like go and study the things that you love, because if you love what you are doing, then you will succeed on that with a hard work, of course, not only love.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for those insights. And thank you for being a guest speaker on my YouTube channel.
Sure. Thank you too.
Thank you.